Welcome back to another episode of Jay Tendencies. I'm your host, Jreese,
I'm your other host, Jay Suave.
and we are back, baby. What a great week. What an amazing week. How's your week been, Jay?
It's actually been pretty slight. I went to go see Lil Tecca yesterday.
I was just about to ask you about that, man. How was it?
Yeah, bro. Bro, it was tough, but like whenever I got there, we got there, the concert started at like 7, right?
Hmm.
Me and my boy get there at 7 like 45. But like, bro, there was like 3 openers, so like we didn't care.
Okay.
So we're walking in House of Blues, right? Dallas, Texas.
Hmm.
We look at the line. We like, nah. We just cut the whole line, bro. So serious. Get it? No one gonna say nothing, bro. So like, if y'all are hearing this,
Hmm.
and unless like y'all can cut the wrong people, and someone gonna say something, but you just cut like, let's just say an innocent looking group of people, they probably just won't say anything. They won't trip. You get in easy peasy. But we're in there, bro, and I'm in the middle of everything. And Santana coming out, and everyone like literally starts moshing, bro. Like I'm in my Panda dunks, they're ruined. I need to get a new pair. Like so serious. My dunks are freaking ruined. And bro, it was just crazy because like I literally thought someone was like gonna step on my leg and like my ankle was finna break or something.
I was
Had
like,
to get out of there. Like it wasn't like if you've been to like a Uzi concert or something, it's
mhm.
nothing like that. Like if you've been to a real mosh pit like Playboy Cardi, like on some Travis Scott fiend
Yeah,
stuff. Like it's
it
not
wasn't
like
that
that.
bad,
But the
but it
House of
was,
Blues isn't that big
yeah.
as a venue. So like whenever everyone's trying to like move and everyone's trying to like jump up and roll to the side and actually mosh, it was not that fun. I
Hmm.
moved to the back, bro. And if y'all saw I went with Metro Omar. Y'all saw
The
him a couple
boy.
weeks ago. And I was there with him. We was vibing. But it was fun. I thought Tyga would be a better performer, but I really liked the concert. It was one for the
Mhm.
books for sure.
Yeah, man, it looked fun. I was looking at y'all story and everything. I looked like y'all was having a
Mhm.
blast, man.
I know, because it
Oh.
was like, bro, he's just playing all this like music that came out in like 2019, bro,
Mhm.
like right before COVID, and we need a little Tyga to save summer, like for real.
But that's every
We,
summer, bro. Every summer is we need Lil Tecca to say summer.
we need Tyga to save summer, bro. But it was fun. I liked it, and that was his first tour date too. Was Dallas,
Mhm.
Texas.
Oh, y'all was
So
first up. Y'all was first up. That's what's
I'm
up.
knowing
And I'm glad you
he
had fun,
rocking with
man.
us.
Hey, we also had some big news come out today. EA's College Football 25 dropping this
Yeah,
summer, baby.
what? I'm
Let's
excited.
go. Hey, bro, you weren't at Sports Zone today. You were one of the hosts, but afterwards they did a little reel thing, and then they were talking about who they think is going to be on the cover, right, of College Football 25. And first off, it's like a mouthful of a name. It's not at NCAA 25. It's College Football 25. So that's a little different. But I want to know who you think is going to be on the cover of College Football 25 since you weren't there to answer it for UNT. So.
If I had to choose anybody for at least coming out this year,
Hmm.
I'd probably choose Caleb Williams. I
Hmm.
mean, I don't really see what there is other than him. I guess coming out of this draft class. I mean, I guess like if you want some like you could put Nick Saban because
Hmm.
he's retiring. You could put Jaden Daniels for Heisman, but
Hmm.
I mean, I think it would be Caleb.
Yeah. Um, there was a lot of Caleb's out there. There was a lot of Nick Sabans, and I like had mentioned the idea maybe they should do Nick Saban since he did retire. But I also said since it's college football 25, so it's going into the next season, right? I was like they wouldn't put someone that's going to the draft this season into the next game. You know what I'm saying? Just like if well they could have, but like like Madden 25 is gonna be someone important for going to next year. So what I had said for college football 25, the guy on the cover, everyone thought I was crazy, and I said this. It's gonna be
Travis Hunter.
Shador. It's gonna be Shador Sanders. I
I
said
feel like everyone
Shador
would
or
put
Travis.
Travis on there.
I said either one of those. It's gonna be someone from Colorado, just because like Caleb, he's going to the NFL. Jaden Daniels going to NFL. Someone said Michael Penix NFL. Marvin Harrison would have been a great choice NFL. You know what I'm saying? All the great players that we're talking about right now, they're going to the NFL this season. So by the time that the game comes out, they're not going to be in college football no more. So why would they be undercover? They're going to be but someone that's marketable that's in college right now. And the only other person I was thinking it was either Travis Hunter, Shador Sanders, or it's going to be Arch Manning. But Arch Manning don't even freaking play. So I'm
He
not.
won't play.
I was like, why would
Quinn
they put him
Ewers
on
would
there?
be hard though.
Mm-hmm. Someone said Quinn Ewers too. I was like, nah. I was like, nah, they won't do that. But it's definitely gonna be Shador with his watch on doing one of these, or it's gonna be Travis Hunter. That's what I'm thinking.
Bro, Shador do it that
That'd
would
be
be hard,
tough.
but no
That'd be
count.
so tough, bro. It's gonna be crazy when my dynasty and I offer your player this mean NIL deal and I take him away from your college.
What?
Bro, I'm about to
Bro,
steal all
I'm
your
literally
best
gonna
players from your
I'm
college.
gonna make the worst college team the greatest franchise of all time.
Bro, I don't even know. I
Literally.
don't even know who I'm gonna go to. On my road to glory, I'm probably gonna make a quarterback. He probably gonna go to TCU, keep it a buck. That's probably what's gonna happen. Well, just like how he is all every time I make a player in NCAA. I remember I made a player that was exactly like me. It was a cornerback, running back that was just taller than me.
Bro, I think I'm gonna just go to like the Akron Zips or something, bro.
Nah, bro. I said what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to UNC my first year, win us a bowl, and then leave.
No, for real, bro.
Have to
Let's win
represent
the
at least
national
once.
championship. Win the
Mhm.
national championship. Hit the portal. I mean, in
Exactly,
Alabama.
bro. I was about to say low key Alabama. Because I didn't even watch college football back then. I just knew TCU because of Trayvon Boykin, the boy, and then
Yeah,
then
a rough way he went out.
very rough way. The only other schools I kept up with Clemson because of Deshaun Watson, also going out in a rough way.
Yeah,
Marcus Mariota, who unfortunately just ain't like that right now. You know what I'm saying? But hey, this should be a great game. I'm expecting it to be a lot of fun. And I can't wait to bust your ass in it. Simple.
bro,
Can't
you're
wait for it.
crazy. You're
I
crazy,
can't wait for it.
bro. It's literally just gonna be a reskin of Madden, which you already can't bust my ass
I don't
in.
know.
So
They said they what's it called? It's a different. First off, I can if I'm
you
trying. You know what I'm
can't
saying? If
bust my ass.
I'm
You can't
logged
bust.
in. We're streaming this shit next next Thursday.
Bro, next Thursday we're streaming a game of Madden, bro.
Tune in. But, but they said it's like it's on the same engine as Madden, like because it's like gonna be more smooth and everything. But it's gonna be like total. They said the gameplay is gonna be different, so I'm excited to see how it is. Probably would be just a reskin of Madden, but gotta have a little hope. You know what I'm curious about? Remember when they said they were gonna drop a 2K NFL game? There hasn't
Yeah,
been no news on that in 4 years, bro. They announced at the beginning of
I,
COVID, bro. It's 2024 right now.
yeah, I know you was happy about that one too.
I was like, what's happening, bro?
Yeah, bro, I don't even know what that one because I didn't like play NFL Street like that. So like
hmm
it wasn't like nothing crazy to me. So like I really didn't care, but it was like, yeah, screw it.
Bro, like there's not been a single drop of news on it, bro. Like we just got more news about this. They're making an Avatar fighting game, multiplayer fighting game for that Avatar like franchise. Not the blue people, but with Aang and Korra and all that. All
Yeah.
that and so like that's gonna be tough. And like they're gonna drop GTA 6 before they drop this NFL 2K game. Like GTA 6, bro. GTA 6. That's all I have to say. GTA 6.
Bro, they done took forever to drop that game. What it comes out what next year?
No, I think it comes in like 2 years.
GTA 6?
I'm pretty sure it comes in like 2026. I think.
That's Kevin. I think it's 2025 because we were talking
Because
about last year how it was 2 years away.
what am I thinking that comes on 20? But look it up right now.
Let's see.
Pretty sure it's 2026.
GTA 6 date 2025, baby.
I suck.
We're we're a year away. I'm
But we
excited, bro.
got a Wolverine game coming later. But aside from that, you know what else dropped this week, which I was really excited for? The Fantastic Four castings have officially been revealed. We're done with all those trash fan casts. We got the official look, right? And I got it right here for y'all. Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic, is being played by Pedro Pascal. Everybody knows who Pedro Pascal is. He's a great actor, one of the best actors in the game right now. Sue Storm, aka the Invisible Woman, will be played by Vanessa Kirby, who you may know from Hobbs and Shaw and Mission Impossible. We have Ben Grimm, aka The Thing, being played by Eben Moss Backrack from The Bear. I have not seen The Bear yet, but I know it's a great show. And I think I've seen clips of him in it, and he's great in it. So that should be exciting. And as Johnny Storm, aka the Human Torch, we have Joseph Quinn from Stranger Things, Eddie. So real quick,
Eddie.
I know you won't be keeping up with like that news like that like I do. So do you have anything you want to say about that cast? Because I know you don't really be keeping up with it like that.
Yeah, I mean, what's it called? Reed Richards, Pedro Pascal. I kind of like that. I think it'll be tough with that. Um, no, really, the only other guy that I like for real new in here was Joseph Quinn.
Hmm.
So I was like, oh, that is Eddie. But I mean, really, for me, I'm just looking forward for a better Fantastic Four because the last one was not that good.
Oh
But
yeah, and we're gonna talk about a
hopefully,
little
this
bit
one's
of that
better.
later. But yeah, it looks really good because from the concept art that they had dropped when they dropped the cast announcements, it's looking like a set piece, right? Set in the '60s, how it's looking like, and the artwork was really beautiful. I really love the artwork, and I love the tone. I love the logo change. I love how it's setting up. What I'm assuming the movie's gonna be like. It's really exciting. I hope the villain is not Doctor Doom, even though Doctor Doom is the most iconic Fantastic Four villain. I kind of hope they do something different because Doctor Doom's been the villain in every Fantastic Four movie, and there's been three of them already. So let's
Yeah.
just have someone new in there. The casting, on the other hand, I'm pretty cool with it. You know, so I have no real objections to it except for Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm. Like Joseph Quinn is a cool guy. I liked him as Eddie, but I haven't seen enough of him to like really distinct him away from the characters of Eddie. So whenever I see him, I just think of Eddie. And when I think of Eddie, I don't think Johnny Storm. Like he just doesn't seem like that kind of guy for me. One of the people that they said were rumored to be as casted as Johnny Storm was Zac Efron, which I thought it would have been cool if he was a little bit younger. I just think Zac Efron's a little too old now, and I saw how big he got for the Iron Claw, and he got really swole for that. So I think he'll need to slim down a lot, not a lot, but he'll need to slim down quite a bit to fit the look of Johnny Storm if he was casted then.
Can you
But
believe that man is 36?
Zac Efron,
Zac Efron is 36 years old.
bro, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Bro, he was 16 when I was born, bro.
That's
That's
crazy.
insane.
I knew he was like 30 something. I think he was like 31, 32. Bro said 36. That's
This man,
crazy.
this man is 4 years what? He's not that far away from LeBron, bro.
I'm saying, bro. That's insane, bro. Another person that I would have casted as Johnny Storm over Joseph Quinn would have been his Stranger Things co-star Joe Keery, aka Steve from Stranger Things. I think he fits the look a little bit more. And the guy I think that was my favorite was the guy that plays JJ from Outer Banks. I thought he would have made a great fantastic Johnny Storm and Fantastic Four,
Yeah.
and it's a shame that he's not him. On the thing, I really like the casting. I don't see nothing wrong with it. They casted a Jewish person to play a Jewish character, and I think that's a great thing that they did there. And then my favorite though was Jason Segel because I heard some rumors like back when She-Hulk was airing that he was gonna be the thing, and I was really excited about that because I love How I Met Your Mother. So Jason Segel, I was really excited to see if what he would bring to it because his voice isn't like this deep, intimidating voice that the thing is kind of known for. But I thought he could have played into the more sensitive side of it. Like he's a monster, not by choice, and he just wants to go back to being a regular human and stuff like that. And I thought Jason Segel would have brought a great energy to that aspect of the thing. Another rumor that were dropping before they dropped the castings was Seth Rogen as the thing. And that would have been the voice would have been so weird, but he would have been so funny because Seth Rogen is just a hilarious guy. And I can't picture it at all, but I think that would have been hilarious.
They
Um,
would have cast him as who?
the thing
Oh, that would be funny.
that would have been hilarious, bro. But Sue Storm, I have no real objections to Vanessa Kirby. The only other casting I like fan cast I heard or rumor I heard a while back was Margot Robbie, which would have been cool, you know what I'm saying? But I think Vanessa Kirby's a little bit better than Margot Robbie. And I love Margot Robbie. Don't get me wrong. I love Margot Robbie. I love me some Margot. But I can't I can't I can't be mad at the Vanessa Kirby casting. That was probably my favorite one out of all of them. And Pedro Pascal was a really interesting one just because Pedro Pascal is one of my favorite actors in the game today. But when I think of Reed Richards, he doesn't fit the look at all. And I guess I know they're going for like an older version just so they can have like make him like a dad sort of because I think they want to introduce the kids and I don't know if it's gonna be in this movie, but in the near future they want to add whatever their kids' names is. I forgot their kids' names is. But the thing is with Reed Richards, I was really hoping they cast a black dude as Reed Richards, just because Jonathan Majors was Kang, and then they're looking for another black actor to replace him as Kang, and Kang
During
is the
our month,
direct.
bro.
Hmm?
During our month, they
During
didn't
Garland,
cast a black man.
but the thing is, actually, Pedro Pascal's been cast for like 2 months now. Like they just haven't officially announced it, but everybody's known he's been cast for like 2 months. But the thing is with, like I was saying, Reed Richards is the great like great grandfather of Kang in the comic books. Like because Nathaniel Richards Kang is a direct descendant of Reed Richards. So I was like thinking, who's a black person that I would love to see in this role and who would like I think would do exceptionally well. And I wanted Lakeith Stanfield to be Reed Richards. I would have thought he would have been perfect. I love Lakeith Stanfield. He's also one of my favorite actors in the game today. And I think he would have brought a lot of the nuance, a lot of the like the distantness of Reed Richards as a character in the comic books. Like he knows he's the smartest guy in the room, and that kind of like distances himself from like the other members of the Fantastic Four, and he also gets lost up in his work and whatnot like that. I thought of them cool. Some fan casts, not fan casts, but some other rumors that were happening around the times we were trying to figure out who was going to be cast as Reed Richards. We had Adam Driver, who was Kylo Ren in the Force Awakens and that the sequel trilogy of Star Wars. He was in Black Klansman, where you know that everybody knows that one scene when he's shooting at the car while they're driving away and he's going crazy. Like
Yes, bro.
I love that movie. That movie is hilarious. He said, I love the TikToks like, "Hey Adam, your drive was oh no, he got away."
Your line was, "Oh, we'll get him next time."
Like, bro, that's
But
funny.
yeah,
Like my favorite part of that movie, I'm getting off topic, but my favorite part of that movie is when they're at the clan meeting at the end of the movie, and he's like, "Can you take my picture, sir?" And he's like, "All right, 3, 2, 1." He grabs both the white guys, brings them in, and then he's like, "Oh, what a great picture." It's like, "If you touch me, I'll arrest your ass on sight." I was like, "Bro, that's hilarious, bro." John David Washington would have also been a great, Reed Richards. But also, I have him as if they ever recast T'Challa, I had him as my favorite to play T'Challa. So we'll see what I really want him in the MCU too. But I think my favorite out of all the like rumors, because Lakeith Stanfield was never rumored. That's just who I wanted. That was like a fan cast for me. But my favorite from the rumors was Penn Badgley, who plays Joe from You. And I thought he would like all the things that Lakeith Stanfield does great. He also does great, and I thought he would have looked great and had great chemistry with Vanessa Kirby, Sue Storm. But really, a lot of people are hating on the cast, and like I understand some of it, but at the same time, I'm not. I'm gonna wait till the movie comes out because they could surprise me. Like I'm not really upset at any of the casting except for Johnny. Like at that point, I'm still not that upset. I'm just interested to see what they do with this movie.
I
So,
love Joe Goldberg, bro.
bro, Joe Goldberg. I didn't even watch. Did you watch season 4 review? I didn't watch season 4 review.
I didn't watch season 4. I look,
Uh,
you need to. I gotta tap into it
Me too, bro. All I
because
know is bro fumbled the bag, bro. If I had someone like Love in my life, I would never leave. She wouldn't let
that
me leave,
you,
but I would never leave.
she'd be like, "Where you going?"
Nah, bro. Like, bro. First off, you're crazy, and she's matching your energy, brother.
Literally,
She's matching your energy.
and
Like,
you just sitting here like, nah, like
what's the
what?
issue? What's the issue? That shawty was freaky. That's what more do you want?
I feel like he just likes the chase. I'm the same way because it's like, mm, like I want you, like you doing all this, but then once you start like feeling that reciprocated energy back, you're like, dang, like it ain't the same.
Nah, but bro's chase is crazy. Bro's chase is not the regular kind of chase.
Yeah,
Bro was in
I don't
your
do that type of chase.
bro was in your bushes like this with the hat on.
Bro's out here killing people in Central Park, bro.
I'm saying, bro has a box full of your panties and stuff that you ain't even give him. Bro just found him when he broke into your house. Like, bro, why are you breaking into her house stealing panties? That's crazy. That's weird behavior. That's weirdo
That
behavior,
is
bro.
weird. But
But
they're not even like,
I heard in the last season, instead of bro doing the stalking, bro's the one being stalked. So that should be interesting. But it's been out for like a year and we haven't seen it yet. So we kind of suck.
yeah, we're cooked.
But I'm surprised we haven't had that stuff spoiled yet. You know, it's been out for so
Yeah,
long.
low key. Might have to tap in.
I'm not gonna. I'm probably gonna forget about it after this episode. After done recording, I'm not gonna watch.
Most definitely.
But on the topics of superheroes, before we get into our next topic, I want to go ahead and talk about today, which was surprising when I was driving to school. We got the trailer for X-Men '97, which is a direct sequel to the '90s X-Men show that premiered on Fox, and it looks interesting. It looks really good. The animation is cool, fluid. The character designs are dope. I didn't watch the '90s X-Men show. I was more of the '90s Spider-Man show kind of fan. I didn't really get into the X-Men until I got into high school. But it looks interesting to me. I don't know if you saw the trailer or not, Jay.
Have not seen it, boss.
But it looks interesting, dog. It looks
Is
interesting.
it animated?
Yes, animated. It's
Bet
like
that.
because you never seen any like that one picture they have of Wolverine holding the picture with his hand on the picture,
Yeah.
reminiscing. That's where that show is from. It's from the '90s show, and this is a direct
Okay.
sequel to that. So it's like it's like the season 6 kind of.
Hmm.
So like I was saying before I got off topic, and because I want to talk about the X-Men, I want to talk about with Madam Web coming out, being everyone saying it's one of the worst superhero movies of all time with a whopping 13% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Bro, did you see the guy who dropped like a 10-minute TikTok
I'm not.
just ranting in his
No,
car?
I wasn't going.
Bro,
Bro, I hate people that just ran there and they like just being so upset. Like people be dropping like hour-long videos. Like I saw someone drop a 10-hour-long video about why the MCU was horrible. I'm not watching that shit. I'm not watching that. It was like
bro,
about one movie too. It was like about I think it was about Black Panther. First off, that's gotta be
that's
racist.
racist.
That's
It's
gotta be
racist.
racist. Like
Bro,
people
bro,
be
but it
doing.
was like I wouldn't have even watched the video, but like this man was so like adamant on how bad it was.
Mhm,
And I'm like this man is like just he wasn't even like yelling in his car. He just like had his like he was just raising his tone. That's like how you know. Like that's like how you know that the movie's cooked, bro.
mhm. Bro, I don't trust no. Bro, I haven't seen in a minute that one dude on TikTok that I was like, you remember that one dude that watched regular show for the first time and did a review on it? The everyone called Unk. Bro, that dude was hilarious. Bro, I remember bro put up a picture of Rigby. He was like, I don't know what to say, but I hate this motherfucker. I was like, damn. Like I want like I was done with the regular show. I was like, Rigby got better, but I was like, I understand what he was coming from at first because at first I was like, fuck Rigby. Rigby was annoying, but now I like Rigby a lot more than Mordecai. Mordecai's my least favorite character now.
Yeah, bro, that's how these shows always go. Like
Mhm,
the characters are always like annoying and always yelling, but then once you start to like actually feel the character, you're like, well, he's not that bad. And then the character who's like, I won't say like nonchalant,
mhm,
but like just like the main character, calm, cool, collected, he just stays the same like the whole
mhm.
show. So it's like you never really like mess
Yeah,
with it.
like we need you to grow a little. We need to see the character growth, bro. That's what we need to
Yeah.
see. But I got distracted again talking about a regular show and Unk from TikTok. But the worst superhero movies. That's what our next topic is gonna be. Because of Madden Web being so bad, I want to compare it because I'm not gonna watch that movie. Look, it looked horrible from the first trailer, so I was never gonna watch that movie. But I really I was curious for a little bit because of the plot. It seemed interesting because it was set in 2003, and it was like supposed to be like the parents of Peter Parker being hunted, and then you get someone like Isabella Merced, you get Sydney Sweeney in it as Spider Woman, and like it sounds like okay, this is gonna be a little hard. And that trailer comes out, and you're like, it's gonna be ass. It's gonna be. But the worst superhero movies that you've seen or that you've heard of, I'll let you go first, name a couple, and then we can just go back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, I was not the biggest fan of that Fantastic Four that had came out.
And four stick.
Yeah, that was just not good at all. That was the one what in 2015, right?
Yeah, with Michael B. Jordan in it.
Yeah,
What's
bro.
his face?
That was
Miles Teller.
that was
The thing is, I
garbage.
watched it in theaters, and I remember I thought I liked it. Like I thought about it like ever since. I haven't rewatched it. I was like, that movie was actually really, really bad. Like it wouldn't do nothing good of a Fantastic Four. The one thing I did say, it did have an interesting approach to it. Getting the director of Chronicle and everything to come in and bring his dark, twisted, like little own spin on it, like of dealing with a lot of body horror. But the thing is, the final product didn't resemble that at all because the studio kept messing with the product. Everybody hated him on set, so he was a bad director because nobody liked him. Nobody wanted to, do what he was saying because nobody messed with him. Because I heard one time, bro got in like a yelling match with Miles Teller, and I was like, bro, like Miles Teller's a cool guy. What are you getting upset with Miles Teller for? But I
Yeah,
thought the cast was pretty good. I just didn't think they were given a lot to do. Doctor Doom became Space Jesus, which is always a bad thing. Whenever your character becomes Space Jesus, and I was, nah, yeah, it was bad. I did like Michael B. Jordan as the Human Torch. I thought that was dope.
yeah, it was one movie that I won't say was like one of the worst movies. I'm just like naming off movies I really didn't like,
Mm.
but also Batman versus Superman.
Oh yeah.
Dawn of Justice, the one that came out in
Mhm.
2016.
I feel you.
And people can ride Zack Snyder all you want.
Lawrence.
All you want.
Lawrence.
The movie is just not good, bro. It's not. I'll
Bro,
just never I'll never understand the hype.
that's what I like when I was in because the movie came out when I was in eighth grade, right? And I really enjoyed the movie, and I didn't know why because I didn't really think about it much back then, but I really enjoyed the movie because specifically just the Batman versus Superman scene when they're fighting each other. Yeah, then I remember there's like a whole other 2.5 hours of movie that goes along with it.
Bro, literally a 3 hour movie. Like for
Like,
what?
bro, first off, why is this movie so long in the first place? You have a bunch of unnecessary scenes in slow motion. Doomsday looks like a giant gray testicle. Looks disgusting. That doesn't look like Doomsday at all. They bring back General Zod. Lex Luthor is really Jesse Eisenberg's playing him like he's the Riddler. Bro's over there giddy. Like, bro, why are you so happy? Like, first off, you're supposed to be bald. Why do you have a full set of hair? I understand why he has a full set of hair. I know how he loses his hair in the comics, but and then you get a scene where Lex Luthor had pissed in this girl's cup and called it Granny's sweet tea. She turned around, then everything exploded, and Superman was like, everybody's dead. I should stop being Superman. Like, why are you so sad? You're the symbol of hope. Like, you're not making me hopeful at all. Batman's killing people. Like, Batman don't kill people. First off, the warehouse fight scene was dope, though. I'll say that. But yeah, it does. It's not a great movie at all.
Yeah, bro. What you got on yours?
That's only you only got two, or you that's only the first
I
two you
got
wanted to.
more. I was
Okay,
just
okay,
figuring out
yeah, yeah,
what
got you.
what you named them.
Yeah, Morbius. I haven't seen Morbius, but I know it's bad because everyone's saying this movie is worse than Madam Web, so that's how you know it's bad, and that's making me realize, hey, Morbius must be really, really bad. I think Lawrence has seen Morbius, and like, I think more. I've heard Morbius has some good action scenes, but just like with Madam Web, a lot of stuff that would have could have made it great was cut out. There was a bunch of Spider-Man connections that got cut out. They bring in the Vulture for no reason, and it doesn't make sense with how No Way Home ended. They just were like, "Hey, let's." I don't know how I'm here, but I think this has to do with something with Spider-Man. Like what? Like what are you talking about, bro? Like,
Real.
and then and also, how do you have your suit? You're in a whole other universe. I know you didn't even build your first suit. So how do you have a whole new suit that's exactly the same with you when you were in the pen? And then like the best thing that came out of Morbius was the memes. Like, bro, people were out there saying it's Morbin time. And like that was the funniest thing for like 2 months. It was, bro. The meme was so funny that Sony was like, "Oh, people must really like this movie. Let's re-release it so we can make some more money." And they lost even more money on the movie because they re-released it and nobody liked it, and they were just making fun of the movie.
Yeah, bro. That was a they dropped it the second time and I still ain't watch
Man,
it.
I was not motivated at all to watch it the first time. So why would you think I wanted to see it a second time that you released it? This isn't a movie, but it's a show. And I'm gonna say Secret Invasion. Matthias knows how much I because I really enjoyed like the first half of the show. Then it got super long, and they added a bunch of stuff that didn't really connect to each other, and it was like they kept building something up just for it to not like satisfyingly end. And I really like Samuel L. Jackson, and he was doing his best with what he was given. But when the creators of the show of a comic book show weren't even able to read the comic books, like, and then you have a finale that's super rushed and like with the worst CGI I've ever seen, and like it's the worst finale, worst thing that Marvel has ever done. You're just like, bro, what happened to the thing that I love? Especially when a little bit later they're gonna drop Guardians of the Galaxy, and a couple of months earlier they drop Black Panther. So it's like, you know you can do better. So why won't you do better? You know what I'm saying?
Literally, yeah. Another movie I wasn't really messing with was I liked it my first watch, but the more I watch it, I was like, this really is not that good. Was Suicide Squad. The one that came out in
The first one?
2016. Yeah, the one that came out in
Mm,
2016. And I was like, like I liked it, but like Jared Leto made me want to like off myself.
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Like, Jared Leto is definitely the worst Joker I've ever seen, ever.
Oh, the worst. Bro, you know what's crazy? I know it's a bad movie. I still like it a lot. I'm not gonna not a, I won't like rewatch it willingly. But if it's on, I'm not gonna change it. You feel me? I like Will Smith as Deadshot. I like Harley Quinn. I like some of the stuff. I like the characters in it, because I like a lot of the characters that are in it compared to the ones that are in the second movie. But I like the second movie a lot more. And then like I like El Diablo. I don't like Enchantress as a villain. I think that the villain is really weak. I thought Killer Croc was whack. I like Katana. Like there's a lot of stuff I did like in the movie, and then I probably because I haven't seen it in a while that I had think of it so highly. But I remember liking it when it came out, and I don't think I really had that much of a problem with it, even though I know it's not a great movie.
Yeah, bro. I was watching it while I was on a plane, and I
Mhm.
just straight up watched that movie for the 2 hour plane ride it was. But I I like the beginning of it whenever it was just Will Smith and you got Margot Robbie in the middle of it. I was like, yeah, this is gonna be good. But it's like at the same time, that was the only movie that I like particularly cared about on the plane because there wasn't really much.
Mm,
But I only have one more movie on here, which was Justice League and from
2017.
2017. Yep. And I just feel like they had so much potential with this
Hmm.
one because you had Ben Affleck, Gal Gadot, Jason Momoa, Urza Miller, bro. Like this cast was stacked.
Bro, fuck Ezra Miller.
Yeah, but this cast was stacked. But again,
Mhm.
Zack Snyder, bro done sold the bag again.
Actually, it was Joss Whedon, director of the Avengers movies. He messed it up. Like, like honestly, because if you watch did you watch the Snyder cut of the movie?
Um, I think so. It's been a
It's
minute.
like the it's like the 4 hour long version. Like, bro,
Oh,
the thing is the movie like the Zack Snyder's version isn't bad. You know what I'm saying? It's way better than the Justice League version. You feel me? For sure. But I definitely think that Zack Snyder puts a lot of stuff in there that doesn't need to be in the movie, so it takes up a lot of screen time. These movies are overtly long, which I'm not messing with a lot of the times. Like I don't mind a long movie, but if it's a long movie that's also boring, then it'll take you out of it really quickly. He has a bunch of unnecessary slow mo in the Snyder cut, and then he also has every time Wonder Woman comes on scene, he has like some ambulance in the background screaming, "Ah!" Like, bro, like why is she screaming in my ear, bro? Why is it every time she's on screen though?
bro, you know why?
But the Snyder cut's are way better than the one you're talking about. So if you haven't seen it, go see it. But it's still not like gonna be my favorite movie of all time. Cause I know that it's gonna be I know that's gonna be what's it called? Lawrence is one of Lawrence's favorite movies.
But yeah, that was my last movie. There's really nothing else that like I haven't really like not really messed with superhero wise. I like a lot
Mm.
of I like a lot of superhero movies, but like I've said on the spot for a minute, it takes a lot for me to actually not like a movie.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I've liked a lot of movies when I first seen them. Like most of the time when I see a movie for the first time, I really like it a lot. It wasn't like out of college when I was like, yeah, I'm really trying to get into film, where I started to realize like what makes a movie good and what makes a movie bad. So that's when I started to see a lot of movies that I didn't like. The first time I seen it, like I was like, well, dang, this movie's actually horrible. But the first movie, like before I was in college, that made me ever think like that was Dark Phoenix. I watched that in theaters because I was a big because that's when I because like I said in high school I became a big X-Men fan. The
I
movie was
saw
so
that
trash.
too. It was garbage.
The movie was horrible, bro. Did we see it together,
I think so. We saw that. We
bro?
saw it together. It was bad.
It was horrible, bro. That movie was boring. It was long. The like they got the comic accurate costumes with the blue and gold, but they still looked bad. I don't know how you made it look bad, bro. Why were they so baggy? And then they killed Mystique. That they took Quicksilver out the movie, which was he was arguably the best part of Days of Future Past and Apocalypse. What else did they do? Did a lot of stuff wrong, and then like it ended with like a space. No, it was a train station battle with an alien that was supposed to be a scroll, but it wasn't a scroll. So it was like, bro, what's even going on at this point? Some other movies that I did not like when I first saw them, and I still don't like them because they're bad movies. We have Wonder Woman 84. Movie was bad, but Pedro Pascal was the best part of that movie. Like I said, I love Pedro Pascal. When I said he was cast as Reed, I love him. And he was the best part of that movie because that movie as a whole was horrible. I watched it at home when it came out because it came out during COVID, so it was like straight to DVD or straight to streaming. I remember I texted Matthias afterwards, like, you see this movie? He was like, yeah, the movie's trash. Matthias was like, that shit was dog shit. I was like, it was just bad. Black Adam was bad, but it was hilariously bad. So it was like so bad that it was kind of good because it was funny.
Bro,
There
it
was
was funny. I enjoyed Black Adam. I will say.
it was like a bad movie, but like you could enjoy it. You feel me? Like that boy said, "Tell him the man in black sent you." Like, bro, that's so corny, but it's so funny. Like the worst part about the movie though was the stuff surrounding the movie about The Rock's ego getting in the way and him trying to take over DC kind of and putting all his because Black Adam's not an anti-hero. He's really just a villain. And he only became an anti-hero because The Rock was playing him, so they separated him from Shazam. And that kind of made a Shazam 2 worse. I still thought Shazam 2 was pretty straight. I didn't have no problems with Shazam 2. But definitely would have been better if Black Adam was the villain. And then I like the JSA in it. I didn't like Adam Smasher. I didn't like his character. I thought Noah Centineo or whatever his name is. I thought bro was annoying in the movie. I'm not gonna lie. Bro was my least part of all the JSA characters. I liked Hawkman. I liked Doctor Fate. I liked Cyclone. I liked all of it. I didn't like the villain. The villain was trash. But like it was a pretty bad movie. But it was still enjoyable. It was fun. The Flash was a bad movie and it wasn't fun. It was just bad. The suit was trash. The CGI was trash. The bringing back dead characters with dead people with CGI was distasteful. I just did not mess with the movie at all. Like there's
Mhm.
some stuff that I thought was pretty straight. I like Sasha Kaye as Supergirl. I wish she would have came back. But I understand James Gunn wants to do his own thing in his universe. So like that was cool. There was some character stuff that was pretty good. But the worst thing that like made me mad about the movie was that everyone was talking about how great the movie and how great the story was. The story was so bad. Bro learned no lesson. Went back in time, changed something, and got to that other timeline. I was like, oh, maybe I should do this. Maybe I just got to let things play out the way they're supposed to happen. Like, all right, I was like, okay, bro learned his lesson. Bro, we get back to his timeline or his timeline. You realize bro changed some other shit because bro did not learn his lesson at all. Bro just said his mom died, but bro freed his dad. It's like, bro, like you just went through all this. You thought we said you learned your lesson, but you didn't learn your lesson yet. Like what the fuck is
Yeah.
going on? Like I got that movie. I got the Amazing Spider-Man 2, which I didn't like it at first, like the first time I saw it. I thought it was pretty straight, you know what I'm saying? Because it was a Spider-Man movie, so of course I'm gonna like it because it's Spider-Man. But like I thought Jamie Foxx's Electro was all right. I didn't like the Green Goblin. They set up a lot of stuff in the movie that didn't pan out because the movie was so bad, it wasn't well received, and the Sony leaks happened. Not much to say on the movie. Y'all know this. Y'all know the story about it if y'all keep up with it. So I won't go too deep into it. And the last movie I have on here is Thor: The Dark World, and not because I didn't like it's the worst movie I've ever seen. Because I honestly don't think any of the movies in the MCU are really. trash, except for like maybe Ant-Man, just because Ant-Man was really bad. But Thor: The Dark World, I just have it like if you look at my rankings on Letterboxd, I have it like at the very bottom, just because like there's some stuff I like in the movie, but it's just so boring. And it's like so boring and gray. Like the movie was super gray. And I was
Yeah.
just like, I'm like I can't really remember nothing about it because it's just like it's not nothing, bro. It's just a nothing movie. You know what I'm saying? And I guess the villain was bland. The chemistry between Natalie Portman and Chris Hemsworth wasn't there in this movie like it wasn't the first movie. It was really good in Love and Thunder. People hate Love and Thunder. I love Love and Thunder. I thought it was fun. I love the romantic like comedy kind of feel of it. But so I'm not talking about in this ranking, of course, because I don't think it's one of the worst movies. Now, I honestly think Thor: The Dark World is way better than every other movie on this list. It's just boring, so I had to put it on the list because I didn't want the MCU, not get any hate because everybody has their flaws. So that's about it with that, that topic really. And then that's really gonna wrap up our episode. There's only one thing I wanted to ask you before we had headed out, and
What's
that
up?
was Usher. At the halftime at the halftime show.
Oh
That
no.
first off, the halftime show was incredible. I really enjoyed the halftime show. I was out there singing every song in the living room. What do you think about the halftime show?
I thought the halftime show was straight. I mean, I was chilling with a lot of people, so like I could barely hear it, but like from the way I could see what he was singing, and I was like, okay, I
Mm.
know what he's singing. I'm vibing to it. I was telling everybody to shut up so I can hear Usher. Then next thing you know, Alicia Keys come out. I'm like, oh, she looked good. I'm like,
Usher also said she looked
Usher
good and
also says she looked good because
made
ain't
made
no
her
way.
husband fall to his knees in the middle of Walmart.
Bro, I would be in my crib crying, throwing up, shitting
Bro was at home
everything,
like,
bro.
oh my god, that's my baby right there. That's my
Like
while
literally.
Usher holding her like that. I would have been like the
Like,
dude on the Boondocks. Was like, I was like, I'm sorry, man.
wouldn't
Wouldn't let
let
it
that
happen to
shit
me
happen to me
though.
though. Like, it's, come on now, bro. Like, that's insane. And like
Bro, that
Alicia
shit was,
Keys out there smiling, bro. Like, if I was Swiss Beats, bro, you gotta air it out, bro.
bro.
You gotta spin.
Usher done this twice in the past 6 months to Alicia Keys and Kiki Palmer, bro. Bro, don't leave your girl, bro. Usher said it in his song, bro. Usher said it, and you don't have to call. Don't leave your girl around me, the true player for real. That's my that's what players for real, bro. Like he tried to warn y'all. Don't leave
Uh,
your girl around him. This is what he be doing.
Usher just keeping it P.
But bro, I felt dope. You know what I'm saying? I knew every song that he sang out there. I was like, yeah, like, bro. I was going. I turned the volume all the way up on my TV. I was over there singing. I was over there dancing. Bro, hit that the little thing he did in the New Flame
Oh, yeah.
video when he took his shirt off. That I started laughing. I was like, oh my god, he did this shit. And then my family was like, why are you so giddy? This man just took your shirt off. What are what are you laughing about? I'm like, bro, y'all don't understand. I was like, bro,
Yeah, I might have said some questionable things too.
I didn't say I said anything questionable. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, the episode's not going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Let's dive into this. What you talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about, brother.
Oh yeah, also this is our last episode ever because two people on TikTok said that we suck and we should never have a podcast and we
And
should have a podcast. So that sincerely hurt our feelings and we are done forever.
we'll see y'all next week.
All right, we'll see y'all next week, guys. We appreciate y'all.
All right.